Hello. I recently did a YouTube video where I showed a bunch of old, like 1990s, early 2000s Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and that video seems to do pretty well. A lot of people I know were excited about it, or seemed excited about it, so today I'm going to be talking about some 1995 to 1998 Pokemon cards that I have and showing them off here. This is my tin, where I've had a lot of Pokemon cards, and this is my card book, where I have a lot of cards as well. So let's actually look at the card book first and see what's in there. So first off, we have 4 of the same Charmander. Now you might be thinking, Charmander, it's an old card, it's probably worth something. It's only worth about $1.50 each, so all 4 of them together would be $6. But still very old school, very cute. Everybody's a Charmander fan, I'm sure. Next we have a Blaine's Charmander, which is worth about $2. I think they had a few of these cards that were like Pokemon Gym Leader themed. I know I sold on eBay an Erica's Venusaur that was like holographic and very cool. Unfortunately, they're not all worth as much as the Erica's Venusaur was, but definitely a cool card to have for Charmander fans. Next up we have Charmeleon. This one is probably worth $1, but apparently there's a shadowless version that's worth about $10. I doubt this is the one though. I've also got an Unknown J. The Unknown J may be worth around $7. It's a very odd card because I didn't see these unknowns in TCG Player, which is where I usually look up the prices. So I looked up the price range on eBay. But yeah, these seem to have slipped under the TCG radar. And I have 2 of them apparently. Next I've got Metapod. You already know he's not worth much unfortunately, although I do think the art looks very cool. Omanity or whatever, however you pronounce it. Eevee, I'm sure there's a lot of Eevee fans out there, and this is an old card, so you might be wondering if it's worth anything. And it is worth about $1. So very cute, very cool to have, but not worth much, unfortunately. And an Omastar. Alright, so next let's look at this card book. First off, we've got a holographic Zapdos. It's worth about $13. Back in April when Pokemon was like thriving, probably because of Pokemon Unite and other Pokemon games that were coming out, it was worth around double, like 26 or so, but a lot of the card prices have dropped in like to about half of what they were in April 2021. Next, we got this holographic Machamp. I actually sold one of these on eBay for around $60 back in April, and then I bought Smash Ultimate. And I had this one as well. There were 2 in one pack. I almost accidentally shipped both of them, but we were able to retain this one and add it to the Lugia card book. Next is Ancient Mew. I actually have 2 of these, so as you can see there's one here next to Mewtwo, and then if I skip some pages, there's another one up here next to this crying Togepi. I believe Ancient Mew was like a movie promo card when you watched the first movie that came out probably in like 1999 or something. And it's worth about $31 now. So I believe this is my... well, Machamp would be my highest value card, and Ancient Mew would be second most valuable. Next we have Mewtwo. And I have 2 of these, the same way I have 2 of like most of these cards for some reason. And it's worth about $11. It has a stamp on it that says Kids WB, so apparently it's a promotional card of some sort. It also says the first movie on it, so I'm guessing somehow this also came with the first movie. I don't know. I don't remember all the origins, but yeah. We also have a Pidgey. A rather cool looking oddish, I must say, because the art almost looks 3D as opposed to 2D. Dewgong very much reminds me of the Kung Fu Dugongs from One Piece. And a rather cute Bulbasaur. And our cute Bulbasaur is worth around $3. Again, that second Ancient Mew. Along with a Machop, that second Mewtwo from earlier. Along with a Staryu and a Metapod. And now we have something really cool. Apparently this Dragonite also has a stamp of sorts, I guess, or an engraving that says the first movie. So somehow this is also related to the first Pokemon movie, another promo card of sorts. And apparently it's worth $10. It was worth around $20 back in April 2021, but as I've said, The Pokemon card prices have dropped like most stocks. We have a Rattata, a 5th Charmander. We keep seeing the same Charmander card over and over, and yet no Squirtle. And a Machoke. Next we have this cool Mewtwo, which is worth around $5. Ponyta for all the bronies out there. And a Moltres that's worth around $5. I really like this Moltres. I like freaking legendary cards in general. I'm surprised that they're not worth more, especially when it's an older card like this. But what can you do, man? I still love my Moltres. Definitely keeping these cards rather than selling, in case you were curious. And we got a Diglett. Next up, we got a Growlithe. Coughing. Metapod. And we have the evolved version of my friend Shade Academy, a Haunter. It's worth around $8, so not enough to get us a plate of baked ziti. But it is enough for a few bags of Doritos. Another Diglett, a Dratini that's worth about $1.50 like all my Charmanders. A Tyrogue. And what appears to be a rare $9 Dragonair. I always feel like these cards that are like Dratini and Dragonair and Dragonite might be worth something, because, you know, they're dragons, they're very old school Pokemon, very cool. And some of them are, some of them aren't. I'm glad this one is. It's definitely a very lovely artwork. Next, we got a Porygon. I really struggled to find the $1.41 price of this Porygon, because every time I'm trying to look up Porygon, I type Polygon. And while he is definitely made up of a combination of polygons, that's not quite the name. Got a weird Dragonair over here, and then another Rattata and a Dratini. And the rest of the book is just these odd Poké Trivia cards, along with like energy cards. So there's no need to really go over the rest of the book. But I do have some more cards set aside here that are not in the book that I will show you. First up, we got this Pikachu that seems to be worth about $4. And there's a shadowless version that's worth $28. Pretty sure this is a $4 version, but very cool. We got another cute Pikachu that's worth around $7. And we have this Pikachu, which is worth $1. But there's a stamped version that's worth $73, and this is clearly not the stamped version, but I wish it were. Got a cool 3D Jigglypuff that's worth around $4. We have a Kabuto. You know, I got all the fossil ones apparently. Kabuto, Omastar, Omanity. We have a Natu. Another one of those odd unknown cards that for some reason don't appear on TCG Player. Yet another odd unknown card that wasn't on TCG Player. Supposedly, if it's graded, I guess it can sell for up to $50. A Spinarak for all you spider fans. I know I have a number of viewers who are afraid of spiders, but Spinarak is cute, give him a chance. Dunsparce, one of the most worthless Pokemon in existence. I'm sorry, Dunsparce, but it's true. A really worn Sandshrew card. I don't know why it's so beaten, but it is. My friend Shade in his truest form. And we have this Entei card. As you can see, Entei is worth around $7. But mine has a lot of wrinkles and wear. The reason it has so much wrinkles and wear, most of my cards are in great condition, as you may have noticed. But this one I found in the recess yard when I was a child. It survived being stomped on, being buried under little rocks, being slammed with rain, hit with wind. I have no clue what its full history is, but I'm sure it survived and weathered the elements. And it is not torn, which is great, but it is beat up and wrinkled up. But I'm glad I have an Entei card. I very much love legendary Pokemon. You know, Johto legendaries are some of my favorites, so very cool card to have, holographic. Next we have a Japanese Slowpoke. I don't know where these Japanese cards came from, but I have them. If anyone knows the value, let me know. Japanese Electabuzz, a dancing Totodile, and a cool, very chill Cyndaquil. The definition of comf. I think if our friend Ryu was a Pokemon, this is the one he would be, right here. Clearly sitting in the corner as Ryu does, being very floof, happy, comfy, and chill. And that's all for today, guys. I very much hope you enjoyed checking out all these old 1990s Pokemon cards. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you would like to see another Yu-Gi-Oh video. I found a bunch of Japanese cards that I can translate the names for. And I also found, to give you a teaser, this old Legend of the Blue Eyes White Dragon pack, which actually has some of the original cards inside. First edition. So if you would like to see another Yu-Gi-Oh card video with some cards that you didn't get to see last time, leave a like on this video. And leave a comment if there was a card you thought was particularly cool, or if you want to talk about a cool card that you have. And subscribe for more anime, gaming, manga, figurine unboxing, and card collecting content. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and see ya.